So am I going to make the switch? Let's find out. Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I am doing great and I hope you are too. I did a little purchase over the last few weeks in the technology area, and if you've been following along on my YouTube channel, you know I like all kinds of techs. I like Android, I like iOS, I like Windows, I like Linux and all those other guys. But what I picked up over the last few weeks is this little guy here, and that is the Samsung S8. It's in the coral blue. I really was liking that color, so I went ahead and I took the plunge, and I've been playing around with it and using it, and there's a few things I found out that may draw me away from my iPhone 7, or it may not. Let's find out as I dig in and show you what I found. So this is my current everyday carry phone. It's the iPhone 7. Pretty responsive as far as the screen. If I want to go to Control Center, it's right there. If I want my notifications for the day or whatever, they're right there. All in all, I really like the screen and the way this iOS works. But I've been wanting a bigger screen, and now that they've recently announced the iPhone 10, which I will be looking at in the future here, I'm wondering if I should keep this guy, my Samsung S8, that I picked up over a couple weeks ago, to see if I would like this experience much better. As you can see, the screen is much taller, a little more vibrant than the iPhone 7. But the one problem I was having with this one, and I'll show you right now, is when I want to go to my notifications, which is very similar to the iPhone as far as getting notifications. You swipe down, they would take 2 or 3 hits each time, even though I'm getting up in that top corner to get it. Now I realize this is a taller phone, it's a bigger phone, some hand adjustment might be getting used to, but as you can see, it fits really good in the hand, and I have no problem reaching up there, but it's just not cooperating with my notifications. As you can see with the iPhone, hits it every time. So I'm thinking maybe I just need to get used to it. It's a taller phone. I got to be able to reach up there to get my notifications. Just a matter of getting used to it. It's a pretty responsive screen otherwise. I like the coloring, I like the size of it. But when I bring in my other guy here, this is the OnePlus 5. Just as big as far as the unit itself. The screen of the S8 is slightly taller, but as you can see, I can hit my notifications every time on the OnePlus 5. It's just as responsive, good coloring, but it's been a nice little phone, you know, playing around with it and using it for other purposes other than as a daily carry. So maybe I just need to get used to the size of the phone itself, the screen. But like I said, on the OnePlus 5, hits it every time. No problems with that one. Go to the Samsung, and I'm trying to get it. I don't want to be able to have to go really slow to pull up my notifications 2 or 3 times a day, if not more. But that's not the only deal breaker. The other deal breaker is, as you saw in the iPhone 7, Touch ID to open it up. Also on the OnePlus 5, Touch ID to open it up, pulls it up right away. Samsung 8, Touch ID, but it's not here. It's back here. Now it's not the worst place to put it on the back of the phone, because a lot of times a finger, especially your index finger, is on the back side helping support the phone. The one thing I didn't like, it's right next to the camera. So when you're blindly unlocking your phone, a lot of times you're hitting the camera lens. And if you're an avid photographer like I am, that lens is going to be dirty pretty much every time you go to take a photo, because you've been unlocking it throughout the day. with your finger. But I did find a little solution to it when I paired it up with this back case cover. So with the case on there, I'm a little more precise as far as hitting the Touch ID on there and not smearing up the camera. And it's a total user experience to be able to open your phone and use your phone without hesitation, without really thinking what you have to do. And that's what pretty much broke it for me for this Samsung S8. So this guy will be going back, and I'll be going back to my iPhone 7 temporarily. Like I said, they just announced the iPhone 10, but in the meantime, I'll be able to see my notifications, be able to unlock my phone without any problems. And for the times that I need the bigger screen, whether playing a game or reading a book on the phone, I got my OnePlus 5 here. So I was really wanting to like this phone. It's got the brilliant screen, nice tall screen. It fits well in my hand, and the color of this phone itself, the nice coral blue, was another thing that I really liked, aside from all the silvers and black phones that you see out there. I was really wanting to like this, but the user experience just isn't there for me. So I am going to continue to use my iPhone 7, and we'll see what Apple brings. By the time this airs, they have already announced iPhone 10. I watched the keynote yesterday, in fact. So I will be looking into that a little bit harder when it comes available, or when it is available to view in the store. And I will be saying goodbye to this guy. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.